Hi, this is Jack from On Press, here with a video to show you how the construction of a hardcover book can affect the perception of how your art is centered on your front and back cover. Before we take a look at the art, let's review the construction of a hardcover book. Our hardcover books are made of a laminated sheet attached to 3 boards, one for the back cover, spine, and front cover. There is an area between the boards which acts as a hinge and allows the cover to move when the book is opened. The hinge area is crimped when the interior pages are bound into the cover. Because of this crimp, the artwork does not sit completely flat across the entire cover. This crimped area is reflected in our hardcover templates because it is important to keep the text out of this area, but it can also affect where you believe the center point of your cover to be. We're going to look at a few different design treatments of the same book. We've prepared 2 versions of each of the design treatments, one that is centered on the front cover board and one that is centered from edge to edge. The goal here is to show you that both methods have their uses and there is no correct way that is best universally, only the application you prefer. If On Press is designing your front cover, we will center on the front cover board. If you have a strong preference that your cover design be centered edge to edge, please indicate that in your design survey. If you are including a dust jacket, it's important to note that the dust jacket does not get the same crimp. If you are also producing a softcover version of your book, that cover sits flat, so it does not have the same consideration for a crimped area in the template. We're going to show you a few different versions of each cover, starting with a digital proof and then photographed samples of that digital proof in print form. For the first sample book, we've added red guides which will help clarify some of the terminology we've used. For the centered on board, you can see that we are measuring from the edge of the book to where the edge of the board sits just before the crimped area. And for the edge to edge, you can see that we're including that crimped area and going all the way to the spine to define our center point. Between the crimped area and the extra bleed needed for a hardcover book, it can be a challenge to picture how this digital file will translate to a finished product. We strongly encourage you to order a hard copy proof before committing to a full publish.